Hello, I'm Darin Rowell, and today I want to talk to you about cultivating safety. Now, we all have heard that safety is incredibly important to team performance. But what I find is too often when we think about safety, we think about it as a transactional event. You're gonna do something to talk about safety and build safety in your team. In practice, though, safety is something that we have to always be cultivating within our team because safety emerges from the interactions and our interpretations of those interactions. We're always asking ourselves, can I take risk with this person or these people on my team? And how we answer that question at any given point in time really determines the level of safety or the quality of safety on their team. So the key point I want you to remember is that safety is something we have to continually cultivate within our teams. And practical ways to do that as the leader is make sure you're always modeling the behaviors that reflect safety in your team, which brings us to the second point is be sure you're clear and you're continually talking about what does safety look like in your team, because it can be quite different among teams. Too often people think that safe environments are sort of touchy-feely environments, and some of the safest environments that I've worked with in teams, they can be pretty prickly. There's some pretty harsh conversations or very candid, robust conversations that go on within those teams, but they're a safe place as defined for that team and its culture and its operating norms. So you've got to decide what that is for your team. Now, the third thing that I would point out to you is building a practice of checking in at least monthly to where you evaluate, hey, where are we on safety in our team? Red, yellow, green. That's the way I look at it. Are we green? Are we yellow? Or are we red? And then ask yourselves, really no matter what, whether, even if you're green, ask yourselves, what are 1 to 2 things we can do to continually strengthen the safety on our team? Do that monthly. The fourth thing that I've seen clients do that I think is really important is a couple of years ago I had a client that he introduced a catchphrase into his team that was, we're going to always be hard on process but soft on people. And what that meant relative to safety is we're going to argue vigorously on whatever the topics are. You better be prepared when you walk in here with a point of view. You've done your homework, you've got your data, because we're going to tear into whatever your point of view is. But we're doing it for the sake of this team, and it's never going to be personal. It's always going to be about the issue. It's never about the person. We're going to be hard on the process, soft on people. So you figure out what works best in your team, but the key point to keep in mind is safety is something that you have to continually cultivate as a leader and as a team. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, connect with us on LinkedIn. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye.